When it comes to diabetes, I am astonished that this information is not yet mainstream. Like your doctor didn't mention this to you, and you have to know this. Hello, I am Christian Drapeau. I'm a stem cell scientist and author of the book Cracking the Stem Cell Code. Diabetes is seen today as something for which medicine cannot do anything. The best that we can do is make sure that every day of your life you measure your glycemia and you take external insulin to manage the condition, and you will do this for the rest of your lives, and that's it. And it's just a management of the condition. And yet what is not talked about is that stem cells from the bone marrow, and this has been shown like beyond the shadow of a doubt, clearly demonstrated in the scientific literature, stem cells can leave the bone marrow, go to the pancreas, and becoming absolutely normal insulin producing cells of the pancreas. I will even say more. Not only stem cells can do this, but the pancreas has a turnover rate of anywhere between 4, 6 to 8 years, meaning every 8 years you have roughly about the equivalent of a new pancreas. So it's not just that stem cells can go there. Stem cells actually go to your pancreas every day of your lives, and they renew your pancreas. The question is, what is the underlying process that leads to the constant degeneration of the pancreas, so that this process of renewal does not overcome the process of degeneration? That is the question. So instead of just patching it with insulin, the idea is, let's go to the source here and let's see what is the process leading to degeneration, and let's boost the part of your physiology that helps the pancreas repair, which is simply putting more stem cells in circulation. Studies have shown very clearly that if we do stimulate the release of stem cells from the bone marrow, we can improve pancreatic function to the point of being able to actually remove a condition like diabetes. This has been done. It is in the scientific literature. So in any case, the fact that doctors do not even think about looking at stem cells for diabetes, to me is in this days and age, where we are right now in this whole field of stem cell research, I'm astonished. This is one 0-calorie sweetener that can be really good for you. Hello, I am Christian Drapeau. I'm a stem cell scientist and herbalist, and I help people live longer, better lives. That sweetener is allulose. Allulose is a natural sweetener. It's made in nature through a process of fermentation, and a company has basically harnessed this process, and through a process of fermentation is producing allulose. It's been out there in the marketplace for a number of years. Still not very well known, but it's a great sugar. Number one, it's a sugar that excites or activates your taste buds in about 80% of the value of sugars. You really feel the sweetness, but you cannot, or actually the human body cannot digest it. So it is 0 calorie. And there's a number of studies that have come out showing how it can, in fact, aside from the fact that it is 0 calorie, that it can stimulate and support pancreatic function, it can support diabetes. It has a number of good impact on health. The only warning is that if you take too much of it, sometimes it can make you run to the bathroom more often than you would like. So try to add allulose to your diet and see what it can do for you. If you want to repair better, more effectively, and also keep the health that you have today for decades to come as you age, you want to support the natural role of stem cells in your body. And here are the diets, the best ways for you to support stem cells. Hello, I am Christian Drapeau. I'm a stem cell scientist and author of the book Cracking the Stem Cell Code. Stem cells are the body's natural repair system. There's a direct link between the number of stem cells in circulation and your ability to repair, and also the number of stem cells and your ability to age with the health that you have today. So you want to support not only having stem cells in circulation, but the overall role of stem cells in the body, meaning their ability to circulate, to migrate into tissues, and do their reparative role, function in the tissue. So what can we do to support this overall function of stem cells in the body? And one of the first things to do is to suppress systemic inflammation. So avoid anything that triggers inflammation in the body, and add stuff that reduce inflammation in the body. So cut all the carbs, wheat, everything that is associated with the typical American diet, bread, pasta, rice. These are proponents of inflammation in the body. And try to add a lot of things that can suppress inflammation, like colored vegetables. Anything that brings colors, that means polyphenols, and polyphenols are both antioxidant and anti-inflammatory in the body. So I'm talking here like berries, red cabbage, any curcumin, anything that has deep colors, add that to your diet. Reduce carbs. I just mentioned it. Let's say it again. Reduce carbs. Stem cells have been reported to function much better in a body that has ketosis. So you want to add more fat to your diet. We are the country that consumes the most fat-free food items, and yet we're still the fattest in the world. So there's a point where we have to really draw the line, reach the conclusion here that not having fat in our diet is not a healthy way, is not a way to really build health and age with health and strength. So start to add more fats in your diet. Avocado, olive oil, those kinds of healthy fats. And the last point for your diet, in order to really be healthy, you have to support good blood circulation, and not only overall circulation, but good circulation in the fine capillaries of your body. So that means take things like serrapeptase, nattokinase that builds blood fluidity, use products that build nitric oxide production in the body, and have some form of at least mild exercise, if not more intense physical activity, because it pushes blood in all your tissues and flushes all your tissues and provides them with stem cells that will help your tissue repair.